Hey, and just like that, we're back at it again. Welcome back to Champions Corner podcast where the real fans meet. I'm your host for today, BJ. You call me the professor. I'm trying to think of what name to go by today. So many. Um, Today, I'm also joined by your host, favorite host, Ron G, Mr. Highlights himself. Tell him how you doing today.
I'm good, man. Saw that great pay-per-view last night. King of the pay-per-views for 2025. AEW put on a great one for Full Gear. Let's talk about it.
Most definitely. We're going to definitely get right into that. We're also still going to talk about a little bit of SmackDown that happened this past week as well, especially building into Survivor Series. But before we get started, we just want to make sure while I have your attention to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. So that way you can go ahead and know when we're going to be, well, you got to hit the notify bell too. So that way you know when we're going on, but at least subscribe. So even if you don't miss us, even if you do miss us live, you can catch us at any point in time on your convenience. Because, wrestling is whenever.
It's on every day.
It really is on every day. There's not a moment you can't talk about it because it's going to be on tonight. No, right? There's no wrestling tonight, is there?
Not tonight.
I'm pretty sure somewhere there is.
Yeah, unless you miss Full Gear and you're watching the replay or something. I don't know.
Right?
You never know.
But like I mentioned, we're going to get right into the business of it. First, we are going to talk about SmackDown. And just in the prime opening segments where you had Drew McIntyre ambushing Cody Rhodes in his bus, leaving him a bloody, battered mess as Paul Heyman and the Vision are running a promo inside the ring, pretty much stating their claim and making good on their promises of trying to deplete the face team. Later in that evening, during the John Cena My Time Is Now, Last Time Is Now, in the Time Is Now tournament, you had Carmelo Hayes versus Bronson Reed, one of the members of the Vision. And in the course of the match, Bronson Reed was counted out. Cody Rhodes comes in for the attack and gave an emotional, impactful speech in which he talks about Drew. He wants to be done, but he's not done. And how him and Bronson are probably the best thing about the group. And how Braun Breaker needs to be reminded that there's never been a Steiner that's greater than a Rhodes. And lastly, Logan Paul, do your drones and your backflips. And Brock, remember, you might be the best person around here, but he did beat him twice. Cody stating his claim, planting his flag down for his team. Ron, how'd you feel about this entire ordeal?
Oh man, if you wasn't hyped from Raw, SmackDown put it over the edge for you. It had to, especially with that Cody Rhodes promo. I'm ready to see both of these teams, go back and forth. Going into the bus, if Drew going to the bus that was legit. That felt legit. And he was like, man, I ain't waiting till you go in the ring. I ain't waiting till you get backstage. I know I see your big old bus come around every week. I'm going in there to get you. I don't know who you
comes in a tour bus.
Right. I'm coming to the bus. I don't care what we got going on. But I mean, Kevin Owens kind of did that. What he did outside was kind of attack when we attacked Cody Rhodes at that time. But Drew showed it, but Cody Rhodes stayed. I'm not even staying down from that. Now he's showing he's the real champion while he's the quarterback, and he a leader of the team. He a leader of the locker room. He a leader of this war game. And that promo right there, he dressed down everybody. And so he dressed down everybody. So he ready for war games right now. I mean, it's next week. So I mean, they got a little more, like 2 more shows to go before we get to Survivor Series. But I mean, that could have been a go home for me. Yeah, that could have been a go home show for me. So I don't know what they're gonna do next week. I mean, I guess you put more of Roman and Brock in this situation because they wasn't on SmackDown. So you put more of them, maybe, but
next week is Survivor Series, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Next SmackDown.
You still got Raw and SmackDown.
I think the Raw is going to be the go home because I believe SmackDown. They like to treat SmackDown as the precursor to the pay-per-view, so it's going to be Survivor Series SmackDown, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Where I think they may treat it like a pre-show.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you already got the Survivor Series match with the MFTs versus the face team.
Yeah. I do want to see that too. I do want to see how that goes. But yeah, man, this was hype. I'm happy for Carmelo got that dub. It's a count out victory, but hey, you got to get it where you can. But I don't know what he's looking like for the next match. He got to face Gunther because they
No,
don't
it's
put
gonna
that
be
bracket out, and I was like, oh, okay, okay,
uh ooh. Well, I guess real quick. Well, talking about the time is now. I guess one thing we can't talk about in this one case, Sheamus is out. And
yeah.
with Sheamus being out, this leaves another mystery opponent for LA Knight. No, nah. You're not gonna figure out who that opponent is. You're gonna have to sit back and wait again while we try to figure. Now there is rumors that it's probably the Miz, but no one knows for certain. Who do
No,
you think
he
it
was
may be
already
as a
in it.
mystery opponent?
Miz was already in it.
No.
So I would, my pick. I would say go ahead and put Obafemi in there. It'd be the right thing to do. Obafemi, Gunther, finals. Why not? And Obafemi go over. That's your new star. Or it could be Joe Hendry. He just
So did you
signed
hear?
for WWE, so
Did you hear
I
Mark
wouldn't be
Henry said?
surprised. Huh?
Did you hear Mark Henry said about Joe Hendry?
What did he say?
Mark Henry said that if Gunther fights John Cena's last match, he's cool with that. He thinks that after the match, Joe Hendry should come out. And Joe Hendry should come out. And Mark Henry referred to this as the dessert match, I guess, in terms to the entree match, which is Cena and Gunther. Joe Hendry should come out and talk about how it's an honor to be in the ring with John Cena. And he should lay down for Cena, have Cena pin him, just so that Joe Hendry could say he's been in a match with Cena.
Okay. No.
You don't like that idea, huh?
Not at all. I mean, it just seems weird. I get what you're saying, but I was like, okay, we just had a whole match for him and Gunther. So like, what is that? You just trying to give Cena a victory before he get out? I mean,
Are you just trying to take spotlight off or something? Like, what is that about?
because after the match, if John Cena loses, that would be the standing ovation for Cena. After
You would
that.
think so.
Yeah. So why would Joe Hendry come out and ruin that moment? Nobody said your name. You shouldn't appear.
Look at you. You can tell who your favorite wrestlers are.
I'm just saying, man. But yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's Mark Henry's idea. He thinks it's brilliant. He would love to see it happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Do that on. Well, I mean, no, you can't do that Survivor Series and that, because like I said, Cena only got 2 shows left, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving to the other side of the fence, where you had the women's War Games match, you had an impassioned promo between Rhea Ripley and Charlotte in the cinematic phase, which,
yeah,
I don't know. I kind of want more cinematic promos. I don't think we get enough.
Yeah, I do like them. I mean, some people say, they'll nitpick them and say, "Oh, where's this camera at? This is not really shown. It should just be one camera moving type of thing." Instead of several cameras in one space. I don't know. People want to nitpick it all day.
I don't know. It's weird. So wait a minute. Hold on. So am I to understand, hypothetically, let's talk about that. So am I to understand that when we're watching Raw and they're in the Judgment Day clubhouse,
yeah,
and they're doing the interactions, am I to understand they know that the camera's right there?
Right. I mean, I guess. Because like TNA, they used to like sometimes they used to like hide the camera and just listen in on conversations. They should,
dude.
Sometimes they did that.
God, I wish they would bring that back. Do you know how awesome that would be?
Yeah, in certain situations that could be interesting, but I mean, for the most part, we get it. It's backstage. They know they're being filmed, and then it's just a segment. I guess it's a backstage segment or whatever it is. But these cinematic type of things, it's just the production quality we love and how it's shot, and that makes us focus more on the conversation, what's going on.
Yeah, I think so, and that's what it should be too. It brings in a sense of, I don't want to say realism, but it brings in that feel that what they're talking about is serious. It has a little character dynamic. I don't know. I like the cinematic stuff. I think cinematics in wrestling makes sense. Wrestling is entertainment. I don't see the problem with it. But in the end of it, with this, Charlotte, I guess you could say, is going to go ahead and lean into the trust, join in with the team. Also added onto the women's team is AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. We have the team set now. Not saying it's a prediction, but who do you like so far as of this moment in the War Games between the women and the men, in fact, if you had to pick a winner for either one?
Well, we're talking about the men first, so I'll say that one first. Um, I mean, I think this is a good team with the one with Roman and Cody on the same team. I mean, just pretty much the same team from last year, but instead of Sammy, you got Cody,
Yeah,
and
it really
so
is.
so
It's an
that's a
improvement.
yeah, it's a bigger deal. I feel
Okay.
like, and
Sammy
so I
Hogan
feel
era.
like that team has a great chance of winning. Um, so that's why I'm picking that one. Brock on any team is, I
A
mean,
problem.
it's a problem. It's a big problem. I mean, and the match ain't gonna start till everybody get in the ring. So he got to get in that ring for the match to even start and to a finish. And so that's just where you gotta. If you can isolate Brock Lesnar or somehow get him out the cage, something or do something like that, then you got more of a chance. I feel like. So we'll see how that works out.
You think
But
he'll
as
come
far
in
as the
last?
huh,
You think Brock will come in last?
yeah, possibly. No,
Okay.
well, shoot, they might go ahead and start it off and have a shoot. Him and Roman start that thing off, bro. I don't know
I
because they
wouldn't
trying to
mind
get out
that. I
there.
just I would
Go
I don't
ahead.
think so. I wouldn't mind it. I would love it, and then you could just kind of knock him out at some point in it, and then come back later. But I
Yeah,
would love
but
it.
because I mean, but they might want to keep Brock in that cage a long time because the beast in the cage. They released the beast, and
Yeah,
so
right.
they finally released the
Um,
beast. So they might want to play it off like that. And plus, they might want to have to continue like they the dynamic they had last year with Roman and CM Punk in the cage. They might want to play that off again also. So yeah, they both might be the last one. So they might just like start off with like they did other time with Jey Uso and Bronson Reed or Braun Breaker. They might start off like that. I feel like they could do that.
makes
Before
sense.
for the women, man, yeah, it's tough. It's tough on that one. But I can feel like Becky will get her revenge on AJ Lee, which leading to a one-on-one between her and AJ, which I've been waiting on before. I thought they was gonna do that for the Intercontinental title, but they didn't do it. But now that Maxine Dupree has the title, we'll see where that goes. But I thought so. I thought Becky, Oscar, and them. I think they'll get that victory in that one. And plus, like I said, Lash Legend is on that team, so I like to see her get her in her first War Games, get a victory. So that's why I'm going with
Okay,
that. But
that's
as
fair.
far as I didn't want to comment on the cinematic. I didn't think it was that deep between Charlotte and Rhea like that. They was fighting to see who was the best woman, but I didn't think it was like, oh, I don't want to team with you. Oh, we got personal beef. No, bro, wasn't that personal to me. I just
You
thought
know
it was like
who's
find out who the best in the division is. When they was fighting
you know who should
WrestleMania,
be you know who should be having that conversation? Becky and Nia Jax. Because that looked like that
yeah,
was actual real personal beef at some point.
right,
I feel like the
right.
fact that they're on teams and not really having any quarrelsome or any like friction, I guess. It's just I'm here for Oscar, I guess. I don't know. Either way, I do understand where you're coming from. When Charlotte came out last week and say I don't want to join up with Rhea, I thought, it's good that it's building tension. Although it was kind of weird. It's like, was
Was
it
it
that bad of a feud?
right? Was it that deep? I don't
It
know.
didn't
I
feel
mean,
like a blood feud. It just felt like, you lost. It happens.
right. And then you kind of smiled after the match, after WrestleMania. What was it WrestleMania 39? You kind of
Yeah, it was
smiled after
39.
that match and saying, "Oh, like you approve of Rhea stepping up and being that top woman." And but you gonna come back for it. I'm sure you was gonna come back either way. But you was like kind of proud for that moment.
Maybe
I
it was
don't
supposed
know.
to be Rhea. Maybe it was supposed to be Tiffany. Maybe this is what the storyline, and then they can't. I don't know, because it does
Yeah,
feel weird that they had this whole
that
thing.
that
But in
got
the end of
personal.
it,
That got
yeah,
personal.
right.
But the Tiffany and Charlotte, that got personal. But you and
Real
Rhea,
personal.
that was a competition of seeing who's supposed to be the best woman out here right now. So
Yeah,
I
Rhea
don't
said
know.
that too.
Yeah, but the Nia Jax and Becky thing, Becky didn't even really look at Nia Jax. She just came in and shook Oscar hand and kind of threw her hands up and saying, "Oh, we about to win this." So I don't know. There still could be some tension there. It's definitely still could be some tension there between Nia and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why Becky's in there because of AJ Lee.
Yeah, basically, for the most part. But I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to
that's the
their one-on-one
motivation.
match. I'm looking forward to their one-on-one match. So
Mm.
that's why I think Team Oscar might win this one.
Okay, that's fair. I almost had Team Oscar winning because I figured the friction between Rhea and Charlotte would be a problem. But you make a good point in how this could be a bridge to set up Becky and AJ, and Becky could get a revenge back on AJ for losing the tag match. I like that dynamic. That's going to be a thing. I can see that. And but it's like Cody and Punk, and they're not losing. It's just too many guys. You're not losing. It's just too many big stars on that one team. I just can't see them losing.
And
That's
like I said, I hate to see Drew take another loss, but I mean, it just seems that's the way it is.
As long as he don't take the pin.
Right. I feel like if anybody takes the pin, it would be either Braun or Bronson.
Oh, not Logan Paul?
Oh, well, yeah. I like to see Logan Paul get pinned. Never mind. Yeah, I see. Yeah, there you go. For me. Because I feel like they've been building up the division so hard. And so, yeah, Logan Paul doesn't have to be there a lot. And so, yeah, you can pin Logan Paul.
And there you have it. Well, let us know what you think in the comments. Who has the upper advantage or the upper hand in the Survivor Series match? I believe this coming week on Raw, they should be doing matches for the advantage. You know, which team? Yeah, those matches. I think they'll be doing those.
Yeah, they usually do that, like the Raw, or it should be the Raw before. Yeah, the SmackDown like it's going to be the other type of elimination time, traditional elimination Survivor Series matches.
So we should be looking forward to that. And check us out on Champions Corner. Well, we will be discussing it because we'll definitely probably review that Thursday, Friday. So watch out for that video. But moving on, we're going to be talking about AEW Full Gear, pay-per-view that did happen this past Saturday. Full of surprises, full of a lot of big moments, full of a lot of blood too. They had like 3 hardcore matches back to back. AEW, I tell you, you will get your money's worth talking about a wrestling pay-per-view.
I'm telling you, like I said, I put it out the video I just put out on here on YouTube and on TikTok, but I was like, it's like an extension of Blood and Guts. I like they did they weren't done with the Blood and Guts, so everybody had a Crimson Mask going on. I was like, God, dog, boy,
it was a heavy night of blood. Definitely a lot of guts. First match you're going to get into is the AEW World Championship. Samoa Joe, new champ alert versus Hangman Adam Page. Samoa Joe walking out with the victory in a very surprising match. The situation was at some point, of course, with a cage match, you have a bunch of run-ins because it's a cage match, right? Why not? In the midst of the run-ins, you have the Ops attacking Hangman, Eddie Kingston coming out to help Hangman, and the boy Hook coming out to help Eddie to get Hangman. But then guess what? Hook attacks Hangman with the title belt, takes off the shirt, never lacking or don't get caught lacking, joining with the Ops. Hook back with Samoa Joe, helping Samoa Joe win the championship, sitting on top of the kingdom, and then in the background, a burning house falls, and out the ashes comes Swerve Isaiah Strickland. That is not his name, but that's the name I like to go call him. Anyway, he's a WWE. He comes back, and he's standing side by side with Hangman, and Hangman at the end of the night, the last shot is Hangman and Swerve standing shoulder to shoulder, looking at the Ops. What do we have here? Do we have possibly a new tag team, a trios, or is Swerve coming back saying, hey, I think I want that championship? How do you feel about that?
A lot going on, lot just spoken just now. Match was crazy. As you knew it would be. I mean, it's Samoa Joe. Like I said, I will continue this. I'm going to say this over and over again. You're going to hear this a lot from me. Samoa Joe, one of the most legit wrestlers ever in history. Never count this man out. And this is another reason why you shouldn't. This is 2-time. Listen to me, 2-time AEW champion. You ain't think it was going to happen, but it happened again. So, hey, I'm happy about that part. Hook, I was always better with Samoa Joe. I feel like they should have always kept him with him anyway. And so this makes sense from on my end. I feel like this makes sense. I didn't see it coming. It was a shocking moment. So it had all the factors. It had all the highlights. So I'm happy. I think Hangman would lose it this early. I mean, I guess it's not early, but I didn't think Hangman would lose. I thought he would. Samoa Joe was a holdover until somebody else came back, like an Ospreay, Swerve did come back, but or MJF. I thought MJF was next up to fight Hangman. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But we got a shocker. We got a Swerve, if you will. And Samoa Joe's your new AEW champion, and with Swerve Strickland coming back with the new theme song, sounding
Yeah, he did
good.
have a new theme song. How you like
Yeah,
that theme song?
I'm feeling the crowd was with it already. They had a they had a chance with it. Whose house? Swerve's house.
Yeah, I know, right?
Whose
They get
house?
so it's
Swerve's
funny
house.
because they're on beat with it, but it looked like Nana couldn't really get on beat with it with his dancing. That was my concern. That I don't think his
Oh
dancing goes with the new song.
no, he gotta work with that. I'm like, bro, you gotta get with it. But the crowd was with it. They made it work. Entrance was great. I mean, he did a whole entrance on them. He's
He
making a
really
whole
did for a
entrance.
save. Like,
Yeah,
come
for a
on.
save. But hey, either way, I was feeling it because, like I said, Swerve one of my top. He top
But
five.
that's
He
he
up there for
captured the
me.
room.
Yeah, he up there for me.
He captured
So
the
I was happy
room.
with. I also love with this Swerve coming out. I love the shots of the camera, the shots of him coming and the way Samoa Joe looked with the belt and his face was all crimson mask. That was a great shot. And when Swerve got on the apron and Samoa Joe had kind of part of the Red Sea, if you will, had the the ops members or ops security whatever split in between the in the ring.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they had Hangman on the ground and had to looking up, and Swerve was right there on the apron. It was a great shot. It was just a great shot. And then Swerve coming in, wrecking shop like he Batman on Arkham Asylum. If you play Arkham Asylum, you say how Batman fight on that thing. Swerve was like in there fighting like that, boy. I was going on. He was going hard, boy. He was going hard, boy. I love me some Swerve. Like I said, hey, historian. He probably gonna be in my top 5. I'm getting you that list. I'm trying to get you that list, bro. Swerve might be up there for me.
All right. Wow, top 5.
Yeah,
is that for when he's at a list? That was for like current, right?
All time for me. All time top.
All time? Yeah. See, I can't promise you that list.
It's hard. It's hard,
because it's gonna fluctuate.
It can.
If you ask me who my top 10 is today, I will not guarantee that's going to be the same list literally tomorrow, but definitely not in a couple months.
Yeah, I feel you, and that's why I said I kind of want to put Swerve in there because I don't want to just go off a list of nostalgia or what I did when I grew up. I got to go with what's going on now, and these wrestlers are killing it in AEW. And I've always liked Swerve, even when he was in NXT. I love his moveset, I love his style, swag, everything, and how he represented the title. I just love it. So he might be up in there. So, I just like the moment. Him and Hangman gonna be a hell of a team to be working together against the Ops, and I'm ready to see how they move on that going forward, and who may join them going forward against the Ops.
That is a good point. Because
most likely Eddie Kingston probably, but we'll see what happens.
I would hate for that. No, Eddie needs to do something else. The Continental Class is coming up. Let him go do that. Let him run that.
Oh
again.
yeah,
but
yeah.
I do find the dynamic of Swerve and Hangman interesting this time around because let's remember Swerve did help Hangman win that title to a degree. Now, will that favor be returned? Will Hangman help Swerve win the championship? Or will that be a crossroads? I do wonder how long this friendship will last, considering that, there's still maybe some bitterness between them.
It definitely could be, but I definitely thought about, and I was talking about this to one of our viewers today, about Swerve is the one who beat Samoa Joe for the title last time Samoa Joe had the AEW championship. So maybe that could come around again because Swerve was trying to get that title back, trying to become a 2-time champ.
Wasn't that a triple threat match though?
Huh?
Did he beat him in a triple threat match with Hangman? Or was that the second time around?
No, the second time. I think he was the 1-on-1 with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because Hangman had kind of gave up on purpose for some. So
for Swerve, yeah, that was an awesome scene. It's like, screw you, Swerve, I'm gonna lose you, so you can't get it.
right.
That's what I'm thinking about. That was awesome.
Yeah, but then Swerve ended up getting it anyway. But
that was really
that could come around again. This time, Hangman could come around and help him get it, and then try to get a shot after that and do the 1-on-1 again between them two. So it's a lot to look forward to with this. A lot of story. Hey, you talk about AEW stories. Here we go. This one is one of the ones. I don't care what you're talking about. Hangman and Swerve together, and that continuous story with that. And Samoa Joe always gonna give you something to talk about with what he got going on. He gonna give you a great promo, a great match, all of that. That's why I say he's one of the most legit wrestlers ever. And so I'm liking everything about this. Great main event. Great main event.
It was a really good main event. It was.
And a great surprise.
Yeah, it was a great surprise. It was a great showing for Swerve, for Hangman and Samoa Joe, especially. Samoa Joe having the second reign is going to be fascinating because this time around he's part of a faction. He's a heel. It's making good for Hangman because he's a face, and people love to see faces chase championships. Swerve
Mm-hmm.
being counted in that's going to be fun too. And like you mentioned, there may be some more additions adding into it. But I know one person who will not be addition to this because he himself, the biggest surprise of the night, won a new championship in the Casino Battle Royale Gauntlet
Woo!
match. That's so much to say. Yes,
Yo, it is.
Ricochet is the new AEW National Champion thanks to an impressive test of endurance and outlasting. Ricochet
Yeah,
eventually pins Kevin Knight to win the title in a very unique little array of move sets where he hit him with the spirit gun in the last second.
yeah.
Ricochet gets his big redemption as the first AEW title holder first AEW holder of this title, roster member. First question I have for you: did you see this belt? Did you see what it looked like?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the design. It's too much red for me.
Oh, that's what I meant to pull up.
But it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, it look real old school, but they're trying to pay homage to what it was before. I don't know. It's too much red for me. It's almost like the Universal title when they first revealed that. I was like,
That was a big raspberry belt. Yeah, that was hard on the eyes. That title was hard on the eyes.
Yeah, so I don't know. They could have. AEW is great at making belts, so I thought they could have did a little better with this. AEW got too many belts, but they're still great at making belts either way, no matter what you're saying. Think about it. But this one, I'm not too much of a fan of. But I mean, I'm not saying I'm not a fan of Ricochet getting it because, like I said, Ricochet has definitely flourished here at AEW. Once he turned heel, he's really starting to flourish with the demand. He told Bobby and them say they're not gonna get a belt as long as he around, and then he ended up getting this one because he lost. He got pretty much squashed by Bobby on last Dynamite, and here we go with him winning the title. So hey,
Which
he
is
was
an
right place in the right. He very much picked his moment at the right place, and got that victory overnight.
Yeah, it was really good. One of the things I also like about this match was the dynamic and how they try to tell some stories. I love how in the beginning, so in this match type, there is no set intervals of time. It's just whenever the countdown starts for the next person to come out. I thought it was hilarious how you had Bobby and Shelton starting the match off. They're not really wrestling, they're just kind of grappling.
Yeah.
Not even maybe a minute. The countdown is starting to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ricochet comes out, and now he's sitting there calling them out on it. If I was Ricochet, I'd have been like, hold on a second. How come Ilees can't get 2 minutes? We should at least get them a little couple more minutes fighting each other. Why I got to come out here early? Tony Khan, you screwing me over again? You dirty mark. I would have done the whole bit. What's also funny is that immediately after Ricochet, 2 Death Rider members started coming in. So it's like, I felt like it was stacking up on him.
Crazy, boy. Back to back.
Although he did have the demand to help him, I do think it was hilarious just to see Ricochet be put in a position where he pretty much had to take on factions for a moment.
Basically.
I'm trying to see if I can pull up.
Then members of the Don Callis family. Boy, Mark Davis came in there, boy. He wrecked shop. Lord.
Yeah. Mark Davis coming in and dropping everyone on their heads with the power drivers. Very effective.
The one he got on Ricochet was the most. Boy, I mean, that's the one you got to see. Lord. Yeah. Ricochet, I don't know if Ricochet was just selling that, but the way he dropped them was crazy. It reminded me of what Jerry Lynn and used to do that to RVD, and RVD would bounce up.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That's what made Jerry Lynn amazing. Here it is. Just want to make sure we can see a picture of the new title.
I don't know, man. It's all like I said, it's all right. It's just like all that red. Maybe it wasn't red on the side plates. I like it a little bit more. But it seemed like they dug this up out the crate, out the
out the
history crate, or all the memorabilia belts and stuff like that. They dug this up. Like I said, they paying homage, and it's just pretty much the same belt, I guess. But I don't know.
I mean, it's damn near like the same belt NWA has for their national. Well, it was an older title. NWA did change it. Their national championship looks like the United States. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's an ugly belt. It's ugly. I don't like it. But anyway, I kind of like the AEW version of it. I'm sorry, AEW. It's too many. Oh,
Yeah,
I like all
you said
of
it
these
right. You
wrestling
said it
version
right.
of it.
Yeah, you said it right just now.
I think it's okay. I really do. I can't speak enough about the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal match. That's is currently my favorite match type. I love this dynamic of countdowns, pinfall submissions. Anyone can come out. Fighting can happen anywhere in the arena. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do want to see his own pay per view of it, but I feel like the moment you do that, that's when I'm gonna start hating.
You be overdoing it. But yeah, it's very interesting, man. Because like I said, you could be set up for this match, but then you can't even make it in the match if it don't continue. So if your time will come up.
Right.
So I don't know. It's very interesting, but because this one and in the match of NXT, the Iron Survivor,
Yeah, that's an
those,
interesting one too.
yeah, both of those are very interesting. The more the newer type of matches, and so I've liked those additions to different type of stipulations on matches. I like both of those.
I really do appreciate that we can live in a world where wrestling, you feel like it's done it all, and we're still seeing new different match types, and I really do like that because. I mean, when Money in the Bank first happened, that was so different in this time. TLC,
Wow.
and now we're here with new match types. Like, wow, never ending, always evolving, professional wrestling, greatest form of entertainment.
Hey, creative minds, man. Creative minds.
I
love
moving on, we do have the we're gonna talk about this one. Chris Statlander fighting against Mercedes Moné. In fact, not fighting, retaining against Mercedes Moné, defending her AEW Women's Championship. There's a lot of physicality. Statlander battled through what looks to be an arm injury because Mercedes kept working on it, but maintaining her composure and being able to stay resilient, Statlander pulls off what I guess could be considered the upset. It is the upset because Mercedes was 2-1 on her. So, how do we feel about this? Mercedes, who won her 13th title. Hear what I said. 13th title not even a week ago. Still can't get the big one. Thanos cannot finish her Affinity Gauntlet. How do we feel about this?
Oh, Ultimo Monet. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Not just yet.
Ultimo choke job.
Man. Like I said in the preview of this for this show, I thought that Statlander needed to win because they need that third woman on top of the division. We got Tony already, and we got Mercedes, but we need that third one that be on that level, and she has beat them both back to back, showing her status, and she has the most wins in AEW for women right now. So she's something no, she ain't nothing to mess with right now. She's the AEW Women's Champion. She deserves the title. She beat the top two women, and so who else coming at her right now? I don't know who else could be coming at her after this. I'm trying to think. It depends on who wins the
tag team title.
Yeah, the women's tag team titles, because like Marina Shafir could be right there. Megan Bain, Willow Nightingale, Tony Storm.
Maybe
Mira Shirakawa. Mina Shirakawa. Huh?
Mina Shirakawa. Yeah, it could be quite a few people. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to be interested to see how Mercedes deals with this.
It could be we're gonna talk about this later. It could be a downfall like John Moxley. Like I said, he lost the title and now he's losing all these matches, tapping out and quitting all of them. But we'll talk about that in a second. But now after this, seeing how she can't win this title, there's AEW World Championship. It's eluding her. There's the title that's eluding her. After all these titles she's winning, 13 freaking titles held at one time. You got all of the dang on Chippendale body dancers out here holding all her belts at her entrance, and she's doing on her dance coming down the ramp, but she walked out head down with all 13 championships. She's walking out head down, and because she can't win the one AEW Women's Championship, and so it could lead to her losing all 13 down to the TBS probably be the last one, and then it'd be her come up after that. It's just her rising up, maybe story of she rising to win the AEW Women's Championship, finally getting it. So it's definitely a story to play out over the next 6 to 12 months, maybe
next year or so.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna build this up. I'm trying to think because she got 13 titles to lose. I mean, it might take a little while.
Well, I mean, that's for other companies. AEW can only book their titles.
I know. I'm just saying because her downfall will be her losing all these titles.
All down to okay. Yeah, so complete meltdown. Wow, you just Wow.
just to
I
get the one that she wants.
No, that's fair. And it's going to be an interesting fall to see because, Mercedes goes around. I mean, look, I see wrestling in a weird perspective. I think I'm the only person who views it through the eyes of kayfabe before anything else.
Yeah,
I
try
view it
to
as a
sometimes. Yeah.
kayfabe, then as a business second, because the business of it helps dictate the kayfabe, but the kayfabe is first and foremost. Because the kayfabe is dead, folks. How does the Spanish fly work? As long as the Spanish fly is a move, kayfabe will never be dead. That's going to be the hill I die on. Now, with that being said, in a kayfabe sense, Mercedes is going around the world winning all these world titles, and you can make the case she's the best woman wrestler in the world. She's PWI's Insider #1 woman. However, I'm also told that AEW is where the best wrestle. The name of the organization is All Elite Wrestling. And now Mercedes cannot beat the women twice, two separate women's world champions. She can't beat them. Is Mercedes really the best in the world? This will be a thing that she will have to sort of come to grips upon as she deals with the loss moving forward. Do we have a little comment here?
Oh yeah. Kiwanis.
Oh, it's Kiwanis. What's going on, Kiwanis? How did you enjoy the show? Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. Yeah, man, it's a great story, man. I think it's a good one. Like I said, that's two right there. Two good stories. From the women's world championship to the women's world championship. Mercedes gotta figure herself out. And that's a crazy to say about somebody who has 13 championships around their waist. She's still not satisfied.
That's the irony of it, right? You can have everything and still have nothing.
Right.
That'd be the lesson.
Even because Toni Storm was trying to tell her that, and she I guess she played it off as one loss, and like, oh, Statlander got it now. Okay, I can get it now. I can get it. I done beat her like twice, so I could beat her. And then showing, and it's right here, Statlander saying, I'm on a different level right now. I got the title, and I'm defending it. I'm legit. I'm the third woman, or I'm probably surpassing you and Toni.
I mean, putting it all into perspective, Statlander did beat Toni for the World Championship. She's the second woman to beat Mercedes Moné in AEW, at least in the AEW ring. And she beat Jade Cargill's longest streak ever as TBS champion. Chris Statlander has become a mountain that's hard to overcome whenever she's really focused. And that was her whole promo against Mercedes, her focus. I'm not distracted by multiple titles. I have one title to focus on, and I'm focused on my next opponent, which happens to be you.
Right, when she's focused and healthy, because she was hurt for a long time, and so
I think she's focused 2 ACLs.
Yeah, oof. And so she's focused and healthy. Statlander is she wanted the top women in the business.
Bailey had I think 2 busted ACLs.
Mm-hmm. Like so, still Statlander. Like I said, I think people are still trying to figure out how to attach to her. I guess she got like the alien type gimmick. She came down. It was kind of dope. How she did her entrance with the the spaceship landing, crashing and whatnot. She kept rolling out the door of the spaceship. So people still trying to see what to grab onto her with, but I think people still love her in the ring, her in ring, and her toughness in the ring, and on that part of her. But they're still trying to kind of see what to grab on with the character. I believe still
makes sense. I mean, it makes sense from the standpoint that you still got to capture the audience, right? And that's you're right. They like her in the ring, but still got to have a character that some people can attach to. We'll see what happens as we move forward. But moving on to the next bout here, we had a tag team title match. That was FTR versus Brodito. Again, new championship change again, where you had FTR coming out with the win against Brodito. This was a lot of near falls. They made Bandino look super strong. He took a lot of different set of moves. What ended up doing it for him was just a series of attacks and blows because they knocked out Brody King. Yeah. Brody King also did a Tupe Suashina. I like Mauro Ranallo. He did that onto Stokely, knocked him clean out the rest of the match. But in the end of it, FTR wins the tag team championships for their third tag team reign. How do we feel about this?
I ain't mad at it. I mean, Brodito was doing a great job with tag team titles. That it's a makeshift tag team that didn't seem like a makeshift tag team because their chemistry they had was off the charts. And
Yeah.
so, and they made tag division fun, and your matches were amazing. When you thought they was gonna lose, they kept going and kept winning. And in this one, they just FTR is just too elite, if you if you want to put it like that. They're too elite for them, and they did their job because they one of the best tag teams in the world. Also, they proven that time and time again. Like say it's their third reign, so they know what it takes to get those titles. So but Bandito, he tried to stick with it, stick it out. The fans was getting behind him. But FTR was like, man, sit your ass down at the end with the Shadow Machine. What's it called? The Shadow Machine.
Yeah, they finally got the Shadow Machine.
Yeah. And so like, but just sit it down, man. We appreciate your heart and your tenacity and all that, but we need these titles, and your partner ain't getting up right now. So
no, because they did a spike power driver him on the apron. That's what it was. That's what put him out. Yeah. The hardest part of the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and lay it down. Lay it down. FTR just doing their thing, man. So, hey, I ain't mad at it. FTR, like I said, one of the greatest. So,
definitely.
It is what it is.
Like I said, it was a big back and forth competition. It was a lot of near falls. I don't know. I do want to sidebar here for a second. How we feel about near falls in matches? How many are too many before it's like, okay, someone needs to hurry and lose? Because me personally, I don't like that many near falls. I only like a few, but if you start pulling off 5 and the match is going on for 30 minutes, I'm gonna need for someone to just lay down.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It depends on the match, man. It depends on the match. So it's hard to say. But yeah, sometimes it has to be a special moment. It has to be a special show. I'd rather have it happen at a special show like a WrestleMania or All In or Bound for Glory or the big shows, not a Dynamite or or the B shows, B pay-per-views, B PLEs. Let it be special when it happens, because you downplay all these moves, and like I said, it's becoming more and more prevalent. The moves that were finishers are now
just moves.
Yeah, just regular moves in the match. It's your signature. It's just a signature type move. You play the game. I
can't say it's a signature. It's just a move.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's a transition. That's what I'm trying to think of. It's a transitional move.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, you just downplay a lot of these moves that we grew up on and thought, as what should finish a match. Because like a pedigree, the Sweet Chin Music. I mean,
the Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, the Canadian Destroyer is one of the biggest ones. Sometimes it still finishes a match, because Penta finished the match this past Friday. I believe it was this past Friday, and he got a victory in the tournament. So it still could finish a match.
Well, that was a Mexican Destroyer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See, that's a little different.
You're right. But either way, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, a lot of these moves are transitional moves, so it can't harm it in that type of way, but it can be exciting, especially if you're in the crowd. It can be exciting. But like I said, just save it for a special occasion, special shows.
Okay.
If you're going to do it. You're going to do that.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, for big shows, big events, I give you that. Just because sometimes they do be doing it on Dynamites. And like this, I can't remember what Dynamite it was. They had an hour-long 2 out of 3 falls match between FTR and the Bullet Club Gold. This was Juice Robinson and not Adam Cole, not Finn Balor, the other guy, Switchblade, Jay White.
Jay White. I'm about to say Jack White. Jay White.
Jay White. That was a good match. It was a good match. It really is. I have it saved on my hard drive because it's a really good match. But pinfalls, near fall, it was a collision. It was an hour long.
Hey, 2 out of 3 falls, man. It's 2 out of 3 falls. I mean, I sort of get it, but yeah, I get.
I know it was 2 out of 3 falls. I get that. It's one thing. You know what I guess I'm saying about it is because it's one thing if it's a pay-per-view, you can anticipate it being a long match. With a TV show, you only got like a 2-hour show anyway. You spent the half of it with this one match. Like, okay.
Hey, sometimes it happens. Because, I mean, if you want to think about that, a lot of people talk about John Cena and Shawn Michaels. Anybody thought that was going to go that long? That kind of put stuff on the back burner. Some stuff got cut off the show because of that match. So, I don't know. Sometimes it works. Like I said, special occasions, bro. Special occasions.
Well, you had the Will Ospreay versus MJF match on Dynamite. that I think was for the national championship that MJF won. That caused such a tizzy that I think MJF's girlfriend got into a beef with Britt Baker because of it. But that's a whole different story. Moving on about Full Gear.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's talk about Kyle O'Reilly defeating Jon Moxley in a no-hold-barred match. This match was stiff and physical, just like every other match. A simple rivalry, but in the end of it, this rivalry comes down to Kyle O'Reilly stating his claim being better than Jon Moxley, which evidently he made him tap out twice, once in Blood and Guts. I think they might have had a singles match before, and he beat him this time around as well. Now, I know we didn't talk about this match, but early in the night, you had Pac beating Darby Allin. Just to kind of tie all this in for Death Rider's sake.
Yeah.
In that match, Pac had a little help from Wheeler Yuta and everything, but he did end up getting the win against Darby Allin. This is Jon Moxley's third time. Not only losing, but losing in a tap-out fashion and losing in hardcore matches. Jon Moxley, who went around with the AEW title in a briefcase, telling people, you don't need to see a championship because I am the championship. I am All Elite Wrestling. He's lost in that no DQ match against Darby. At least it felt like it was a no DQ match. He lost in the Blood and Guts.
I quit, man.
He lost now in a no holds barred match. What does this say moving forward, you think, about Jon Moxley and his position in the Death Riders, or just his position as the badass of AEW?
It's definitely a downhill for him after he lost the title to Hangman. So, man, I didn't see him losing this match, especially not at tapping out. I mean, if you got pinned, I guess, but you would have thought the Death Riders would have came out there and did something to Colorado like they did to Darby. But they didn't do it exactly. So, I mean, and boy, this match was crazy, especially with that fork to the face and all kind of stuff they was doing. Man, and then if you look at the promo that Moxley did after the match and whatnot, and backstage with the Death Riders behind him, Death Riders kind of looking at him like, bro, you lost. Like, because he was trying to, he attacked Kyle O'Reilly after the match, hurt his ankle and stuff like that. Even though he the one who tapped, he hurt Kyle O'Reilly's ankle, and he had to be going to the hospital, and that's what Moxley was trying to, boast about. Like, he's the one go to the hospital. I'm still out here doing push-ups. I'm the one walking out. I'm the one look like the winner here. You talking about winning wins and losses? I'm looking like the winner because I'm walking out on my own 2 feet. You walking out, you going out in the ambulance, just like Darby did. Like he got a punch card for the hospital. Darby does, and the other guy in the conglomerate, he in the hospital too, or he hurt too. And like none of y'all are legit like me. None of y'all are built like me, a bit like my team. So, and like I said, the Death Riders standing behind him ain't saying nothing. Stone faces kind of, but they still looking at him kind of side eyed, like, yeah, you trying to downplay it. You trying to be, I don't say delusional, but you still lost, bro. You still tapped out to this man. Pretty much for the third time. Because like I said, in the other matches, he kind of just hit the referee or got himself disqualified or something like that. And so with this, hey, you straight up tapped out. And so from here, I don't know where Kyle O'Reilly goes. I feel like he still should get a title shot somewhere. Kyle O'Reilly should be getting a title shot somewhere.
But what title?
Once he's healed up.
Oh yeah, because he did put him out. What title? Like a world title? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think he's going to be in that. But then I don't know if he's going to be in TNT either because Mark Briscoe got that. That's his teammate. So
he might be in the Continental Classic then. That's
he
up.
might be in it. Yeah,
so
he might go far in the Continental Classic, or he might fight Ricochet. I'll say that for the
that's true. Yeah, because Ricochet has a national title.
Yeah,
there's a lot of titles.
Colorado should get some kind of reward for winning 2 to 3 matches, 2 or 3 big matches back to back.
That's true.
And so, but like I said, once he's healed up and everything, but like I said, the story here really is Moxley probably close to get kicked out of Death Riders. It can happen at any moment. Like I said, he the one who lost tonight, and Pat beat the guy he couldn't beat last time, Darby. Not that he hasn't beat Darby. Moxley beaten Darby before, but
he didn't beat him this time recently.
Yeah,
he tapped to Darby.
Yeah, he quit basically.
Yeah.
After all they did to Darby, he quit after a few hits and with a bat and steam coming out and stuff like that. It didn't take as much for Moxley to quit. And then he tapped right here twice to Kyle O'Reilly. So I don't know, Darby, Moxley better watch his back. That's all I'm saying. They're loyal to him for the most part, but like I said, the looks on their faces during their promo I saw that they put out, it's something's coming up. Something's going on. Something about to happen.
Definitely. Especially, it's going to be really bad when Marina Shafir loses faith in him, because that seems to be his road dog. But yeah, she's the one who.
That's his right hand. That's his right hand.
Right. Let that one. That's the one. He can lose Pac. He'll lose Claudio. He can't lose Marina. But when she gives him the thumbs down, oh, that's it.
Dang, I'm gonna feel that one. I'm gonna feel that one when she do it. Cause like I said, she out there for everything he do.
All right. So moving on to the next match, you talked about it recently. Well, just real quick, you mentioned it real offhand. Mark Briscoe being a new TNT champion. He did beat Kyle Fletcher. About to call him Kyle O'Reilly. A lot of Kyles, a lot of Marks, a lot of Adams. AEW, boy. A lot of same name people.
Yeah, you gotta get it.
Kyle Fletcher. He won the title. Brutal fight, weapons, chaos. I mean, it's typical AEW fashion. Talk about a Crimson Mask. Kyle Fletcher, also really bloody in this. But hey, this is a big deal for Briscoe. First singles gold, I believe. In general, I'm gonna have to look into that, but I think it's maybe his first singles gold.
No, I think he had something in Ring of Honor. I think he had a Ring of Honor championship.
I think he might have a Ring of Honor champion. Okay.
Yeah. But for AEW, yeah. So it'd be his first in AEW, I believe.
And all right. First singles gold in AEW. Big moment where if you lost his match, you've been part of Don Callis family, which is a big family. Definitely gonna talk about that in a minute, because we got to talk a little bit about the 0 Hour and how this leads into the Continental Classic, actually.
And the Young Bucks match.
Oh yeah, and the Young Bucks match. That's another part of it. I tell you, you know what? As I really discussed this whole show, it's AEW is having intertwining stories, and I think I'm really starting to enjoy that. It ain't the best written, but it's really good though. I like to see what happens.
It's entertaining. It's like I said, everybody going against everybody. A lot of factions going on, a lot of big factions.
It really is. So Mark Briscoe, TNT champion, Kyle Fletcher, former champion. How you feel about this? You like Mark Briscoe, chicken farmer?
I mean, I called Mark Briscoe when I heard the stipulation of what it's going to be. I chose Mark Briscoe, and then here we go. And he ended up getting his own customized championship. I mean, it's been so many versions of the TNT championship. It's crazy. But him getting his own. That's what I
like about the TNT championship. Everyone kind of gets their own custom title.
Yeah, and so he got like it's like camouflage on it. So yeah, so it looked pretty cool. But Orange Cassidy gave it to him backstage, so it's something. He might hold it for a little while. But yeah, this is a tough match right here. I was scared for one part of this match when they had the screwdriver and Kyle Fletcher put it in the turnbuckle. I was like, if y'all slip and get stabbed by this screwdriver, I don't even know what I'm gonna say, because that's a crazy thing to do in a wrestling match. And y'all been, y'all can slip anywhere. Anything could go wrong in that. But thankfully they played it off well. And then he still got stabbed in the head. He got hit in the head with it, but it kind of,
it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, it could have been real bad on that one. It could have been real bad. But definitely hard hit match. I love Kyle Fletcher, man. The way he keep them kicks in the corner, them boots in the corner to Mark Briscoe. But Mark Briscoe held his own, continued to hold off on Kyle Fletcher. And put him through that table, and then did the Jay Driller.
Oh yeah,
1, 2, 3. So hey, Mark Briscoe, he needed something. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Mark Briscoe like that, but this man put on a great match every time. I need to give him more credit than I give him. That's what I do.
Okay,
maybe I just don't like his character, like how he is, his character. But I mean, I don't know. I gotta look more into Mark Briscoe and like to give him more of a chance, I guess.
Well, I know Mark Briscoe. He's fine. He's not my favorite. He's okay. He's next. Whatever. Do you have a favorite TNT title design?
Oh man, favorite TNT title design. I say, what's his name? He had like the Lakers. Lakers colors for Lakers
Scorpio
colors
Sky. That's what I was
Scorpio Sky. I think he's gonna bring it up. Look at that. That's
is
beautiful.
the best one.
That's beautiful. Come on,
Come at
now.
me. I don't care.
Hey,
yeah.
tell me that ain't fire.
He
Come
didn't
on
have
now.
it for long, but long enough for it to be a memory to last forever.
Yeah,
Love it.
that was nice. But if you can find the one that they hit that on, like I said, Briscoe just got, but the one Jack Perry did was crazy too because he made it himself.
Yeah, it was all dark and it had like little red paint on it, kind of represent blood. That was actually a really nice one. I like Jack Perry's one too. I like the Cody one. I think that has sequence in it.
Yeah,
I think that was Cody's.
It was a time they just put the belt out there and they just had to keep making it over and over again. So I don't know. It's so many, like I said, so many versions of that belt.
I think at one point that belt actually was lost, and they really had to make a new version.
Yeah, that's probably what it was too.
Let me make sure I know who was the champion. Did that really happen?
Yeah,
it did happen because Wardlow was champion, and Wardlow lost it. I remember that.
No, somebody broke into his car, or something too, ain't it?
Well, that's what it is. Someone broke into his car and they took it, but it's still in your care, so technically you lost it.
But I don't know. But the rules. Yeah, well, my Briscoe got it now, so we'll see how he do with it. I know he's gonna have some, like I said, good matches. Like I said, I can look more into him. I gotta, like I said, give him more of a chance. But like, Kyle Fletcher might try to go back after it. But Kyle Fletcher did say, "I'm going to be in the Continental Classic also."
Yes, he said this in the midst of a little spat that was happening between Okada and Takeshita.
Again.
I got to bring this up real quick. So in the 0 hour, you had the triple trios match for the CMLL championship that had the Callis family being Takeshita and a bunch of people. I'm not going to go through the names of all these people. The point is this. Okada came late into the match. We're talking like halfway as the match is about to be over. Okada's finally showing up. Of course, they end up losing the match. Okada takes a little responsibility, but Takeshi's ready to blame him. They're having a little back and forth. And Kyle comes back there and gets mad at both of them because neither one of them were there for him to help him retain his title. Yeah. Well, Takeshi and Kyle Fletcher made it be known that they're going in the Continental Classic to go after Okada's championship. Let me ask you this. Since the Don Callis family is such a big family, should they just have their own group and bracket? Just have them fight amongst each other? And then
they ain't gonna want to do that. But Don Callis did say the more we got in there, the more we'll stay with the family. So I mean,
it's enough.
We'll see where it goes. But my favorites right now, as of right now, I'm not gonna say they're gonna stick with them. So give me some grace with that one. Kyle O'Reilly and Takeshita. Those are two of my favorites right now going into the Continental Classic.
Well, no, that makes sense. Kyle O'Reilly, because he is riding hot off of the Moxley wins. And yeah, I can definitely see Takeshita mainly from the standpoint that he won the G1 Classics, which is under the same format as the Continental Classic.
Yep. IWGP champion.
Right? He's IWGP champion. And we got to see Okada and Takeshita fight. Maybe it'll be in this tournament.
If we don't see that, come on now.
Dude, if I was Tony Khan in the worst way, I wouldn't even put them in the same group, so you would not see this match.
No, right.
I would have them. Right. I will only have them compete based upon wins and not the actual matches amongst themselves. Like, look how many wins I got to your wins.
Hey, this gonna be a slight to WWE real quick, but show them how tournament is done right quick. Show them how tournament is done. I mean, WWE still got a chance if they put Carmelo in a great spot, which I doubt. But if they put Obafemi in place of Sheamus and go up against Gunther, they can play it off right. But Continental Classic always is good, and the AEW knows how to do it. But build this up for Takeshita to get this. Takeshita, or like I said, Colorado, it'd be cool if Colorado got, but I'm looking forward to Takeshita and Okada for that title. Because Okada's known as the best tournament winner or whatever like that. And Takeshita can take that from him in this.
He would hate it too.
Right. He would hate that. And I would love every second of it.
I gotta say, I really do like this Okada and Takeshita feud. And you know what's really interesting about this is that I like it and they don't really say much. Right. It's just when their interactions, like all of that is gold. They don't even say a lot. There's no long promos. The tension is so thick.
It's the body language. It's the facial expressions. Right. It's everything, man. I love it.
I don't know.
I'm just ready for the match. The match is gonna be top tier.
Oh yeah.
Top tier, of course.
You know
Because the
what? Go
story
ahead
is
and give
there
them the
already.
hour. Give them
Huh?
the hour. I'll watch
Yeah.
a wrestle
Oh,
for an
yeah.
hour.
But that see special occasions.
Give them the hour.
Give them the hour. Do what they call a Broadway. That's what they call
Yeah,
it in
right.
business. Let them do the
Okay.
Broadway.
Moving on to what I will just say is the last match of the night that we're going to discuss because the last match is left on the card. The $1 million trio match. You had Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander. This match was really a story between money and loyalty in the grand scheme of it because you had situations where the Young Bucks loyalty came into question whether or not they were going to help Don Callis' family try to destroy Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
In the end of it, the Young Bucks decided against it and help out their old partner. And this in turn reunites Being the Elite. Well, maybe not the YouTube channel, but at the very least, the Elite themselves. So here we are. We're back at it. Young Bucks, Kenny Omega. How you feel about this?
Hey, that's going to be a long time story in the AEW. They the ones, yeah, like they I forgot who said it in there. I think it was what's his name? Luchasaurus said, y'all started this. He like, man, he said that in the ring. He said on the mic and nothing. He said, y'all started this. This is where it started. It's y'all, man. So I like it, man. They took them. They won the match. They took the money. Like, yeah, we want the millions. We need the money. But hey, this company means something to us, and this friendship means something to us. Kenny Omega. We don't want to see. We want to beat him. We want to beat him, get the money, but we don't want to see him get beat down after the match. And y'all taking it too far. We're not dealing with y'all. Y'all got enough people in y'all group. I'm at that part.
But there's a lot of people though.
Yeah. But and so hey, I'm ready to see where it goes and then see them go against the Don Callis family. And I like Don Callis saying, "We keeping the money. This money's for us. We keeping the money."
I like Don Callis. I think Don Callis is hilarious. So I will ask this question: who would you rather have, Don Callis or Paul Heyman?
Oh,
well, who's better at what they do right now? That's a better question. Who's better at what they do right now, Don Callis or Paul Heyman?
I'm still gonna say Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman still could bring out the best in you, the best he can. Don Callis, he gonna have you fight against your own team. I mean, I don't know, but Don Callis still great. He still can put you in a good position though. He can still get you that heat and put you in a good position. You just got to capitalize on it and bring yourself out with it. But Paul Heyman's still gonna, like, he's always been good at bringing out the best qualities of yourself for the most part. Yeah, he has some. Paul Heyman has had some duds, Ryback and
Cesaro.
I couldn't get Cesaro over like that. Or what's his name?
CM Punk.
No, man, Punk was already good. What are you talking about, man? I'm talking Curtis Axel.
Oh, this moment. This moment right here is the major moment.
Terrible, man. But like I said, these are people who don't have it. Like I said, they're just right in there with it. I don't know. They didn't make it anywhere else. So I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, yeah, Don Callis still a great manager. Like I said, he's gonna get you that heat, get you that exposure, and get you that spotlight in a certain way. But you just gonna have to compete with your own team.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's going to try to prevent you guys from fighting, but at the end of the day, he's not going to try too much because he's Don Callis. Don Callis looking up for uno numero number one.
Yeah, so I mean, you can go either way, but like Paul Heyman he gonna focus on you. He's gonna focus more on you instead of trying to focus on several people at one time.
Well, with that is pretty much Full Gear and SmackDown. We covered quite a bit.
Well, we had one more match, the 4-way between the women, the tag teams.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So the stipulation in that match was whoever wins that match determines what the stipulation is in their semifinals match. Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa did win, so they will determine what that stipulation will be. I guess the best thing I can ask in that case is, what do you think they're going to pick as the stipulation?
I don't know what you can pick. I like depending on who they're going against.
Oh, let me see. I gotta pull up that bracket, huh?
Well, to me, it's going to be. I know there's some kind of type of a no DQ match. That's all I feel like. That's what a lot of these matches are anyway. So I feel like that's where they're gonna pull it out, or or y'all can't get a shot for a while, or I mean, I don't know.
Oh well, I hope they don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Because the semifinals match. Are they? They're not even at the semifinals yet, are they? Oh, I can't find this bracket, and my keyboard completely ran out of batteries, and I can't type. That's fine. Well, we'll figure out what they do. Oh, wait a minute, it's on Wikipedia, isn't it?
Yeah, it's interesting to see how they play it all. Cause I thought a heel would win this, huh?
So, Timeless Tony, the Timeless Love Bombs, they're going against Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir.
That's what I figured. Dang,
so,
they are.
Yeah, so they're gonna need a stipulation.
Oh man,
but you wanted to go against who?
I thought that would be the finals.
Oh no! So if it plays out like this, it'll be a situation. So yeah, that is actually a good point.
Yeah, I thought that would be the finals. So now I really think.
Oh wow.
Megan Bayne gonna beat them. Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir gonna beat them, and then fight whoever in the finals.
So you still got Megan Bayne and Marina winning.
Yeah.
Okay. That's who I want to win, but I am kind of curious
because I was saying whoever win this match, they probably not gonna win that next match. Then they're gonna pick the stipulation, but they're gonna lose the match.
No, I can see that being the case. I don't know. It's going to be interesting because now that I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, whoever wins this is going to go against Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron and Julia Hart and Sky Blue.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember these people's names, not just their team.
Yeah, I don't see Julia Hart and Sky Blue winning. I mean, it's a chance Willow and Cameron could win because they're fan favorites. But I mean, Toni Storm, and that's why I said, I don't know, man. That's hard to do.
Yeah, because I don't like that finals in.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna be happy with the finals either way, like that. Because it's kind of lopsided to me.
Yeah, right. Because I really feel like the winners of the tournament are in the other bracket. Timeless Ones and the Megan Bayne. I feel like those two are more likely to win the whole tournament.
Yeah, but like I told you before, it could be a team that you don't think is just gonna win it, and they can start off like that and build them up because they haven't had no other titles like that, and they can build them up with these tag team titles, and then later on they have a more popular team or a bigger name team get the titles after them.
I mean, that is what you could do. If that's the case, then I'm putting my money on the Babes of Wrath, Harley Cameron, and Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that, but I'm gonna keep with my pick. I'm gonna stand on my pick.
All right. Well, we'll see. The finals isn't until God knows when. I think.
Is it World's End?
I think it's World's End, but it's not confirmed. It could be on the Dynamite.
Okay.
It's not confirmed, but there you have it.
Either way, we'll cover it on this show. We'll cover it on the show.
Full Gear in the books, specifically DC comic books, because it was presented by DC Comics.
Good one.
So there you have it. Anything else you want to add, or any other questions, or any other not questions, but any other news or bits of the week you want to discuss?
No, like I said, we really gearing up for choice of words, gearing up for war games. So I'm very hype on that right now. Want to see if they add. I doubt they're gonna add many other matches to it. I want to see what Jade is going to do next because she was going back and forth with Chelsea Green for the second time.
That's gonna be your next opponent.
I'm not, but I mean Chelsea got a United States title and then the AAA mixed tag team titles with Ethan Page, but Chelsea was popping off at the mouth saying she's the best woman champion of all time or something like that. But Jade had something to say about it.
A different opinion on that.
Yeah. So she don't get too happy about when you got 2 title belts right now, but don't get too happy. I'm still WWE champ. I'm still top of this division. I'm taking on anybody.
I hear that. I mean, she's not wrong either, because I mean, she is still on top of the division, and does kind of work out for her. No, I get what you're saying. I don't know, because who else is Jay going to fight?
It's not that many people, bro.
That's my issue. So it's like that's what I feel like when you said that. It's like, oh, she's going to fight Chelsea Green. Like, who else she's going to fight? But she's not even in the War Games match.
Well, she did my mention. So nobody cares about Nikki Bella's match, man. No, bro. You know how it
Oh,
is.
well,
But
hold on a
hey,
second.
hey, bruh.
I'm about
Thank
to
you
say,
for
don't
saying
disrespect
that.
Nikki Bella. There is something to that.
I'm not disrespecting, but I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just saying. But I'm glad you said something because they can mess with us because they could bring Brie Bella up in this thing and they may have Nikki Bella beating Stephanie just off of that, that twin magic crap. They might do that and screw Stephanie Vaquer. It can happen.
Okay, I'm not against it. You know what? Oh, I
I'm
hate to say
against
this.
it, but I'm just saying it can happen.
True story. I forgot Stephanie was a women's champion.
Really?
I really did. I didn't think about a women's championship because I don't know. Storm's coming through. All I can think of is Jade Cargill, like she's the top.
All right, you ain't Naomi. I'm waiting for Naomi to come back. But I don't know.
Completely good.
Yeah, but
what's going on, Cormaine?
Yay. But yeah, they could do that, man. And I just want to put that out there that I said it. I put that out there.
You just want to be in front of it?
Yeah, I just want to be in front of it. I don't want y'all to be down and be surprised about it if it happens. Because Brie Bella been trying to get back, just like Nikki Bella's being back. So there might be her shot.
All right, we'll see. I mean, it'd be an interesting thing if Nikki Bella wins the World Championship. I ain't gonna be mad at it. I don't have the same disdain for Nikki Bella that most people do, only because I don't know why it doesn't bother me. For some reason, it just doesn't bother me, and it's kind of weird because it probably should. She's not a great wrestler. I don't know if she's a great talker, but I'm okay with her being a heat magnet for someone to take the title off of her.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I feel like you gotta just back it up in the ring, man. I mean, if you back it up in the ring, I wouldn't be too mad. But I just don't enjoy your matches. I don't look forward to them. Stephanie is gonna carry this for me. So I'm just waiting to see. Hey, prove me wrong now. Prove me wrong. Hey, if you want to prove me wrong, prove me wrong.
That's how I feel, right? I'm going to have these judgments, but prove me wrong. Make me look like a fool. Because I don't disagree with what you're saying. But, on the flip side of that, I like it from the standpoint that I feel like he'll give Stephanie something to do. Because the reason I forget she's champion, because I feel like she's not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these title holders need more heel contenders, bigger contenders. I mean, you look at Cody for the World Championship. Cody,
well, he's in War Games, so he can kind of
right now. That's what I said. He ain't got to defend it right now. He in War Games. I mean, Punk got some people to face, yeah. But like I said, the women, you see Jade, they ain't really got nobody to face like that. And you like I said, if I got about Stephanie does have somebody to face, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. We'll see, because Becky Lynch just recently lost her Intercontinental title. This could put her back into a fold of some sort. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. I do want to be okay. Real quick, I want to ask this question because why not? We like to have fun on this show.
Yeah.
In a hypothetical world, you have been given the keys to AEW. You're running the organization, but you got to hire a consultant because you don't know what you're doing. You never ran a wrestling organization before. You have 3 choices.
Okay, you got me
choices. Choice number 1, Eric Bischoff. Choice number 2, Jim Cornette.
Jesus, don't say Vince.
Choice number 3.
Please don't say Vince
Russo. Vince Russo, baby. Come on, bro.
Damn it.
Come on, bro.
Damn it.
Me, bro. We'll take wrestling to the next level, bro.
Nah, man. All right.
You got to consult. Who you hiring as your consultant?
Oh, man.
Who are you going to lean on to help you run a wrestling national organization?
I still stick with Bischoff. And much as I don't like his, hating on AEW every time he get, but Eric Bischoff still was able to run a show until they kind of just took him off, and he ran Raw pretty well for the most part. I know it's still Vince ideas for a lot of time, but he still was a great,
GM
in charge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, but think about it. Then, but he's still older now, and they gave him a kind of a role on Raw during like the pandemic era, and it didn't go off well. So I don't know, and I'm not too familiar how Jim Cornette, how he will actually run it. So that might be the choice, but I just got to go over here. If I'm going off of history, I still go with Eric Bischoff.
Okay, very cool. I thought about Bischoff too because I don't know. He ran a national. Jim Cornette's cool, but he's really. If I'm running a local wrestling program, I'll probably call Jim Cornette because I feel like he'll understand the local stuff a lot better. National stuff, I don't know if it translates, and I don't even know why Vince Russo was on the list.
Yeah,
but anyway,
yeah.
Let us know in the comments who you would choose. No outside choices. You can't say Vince. Get that out your system right now. He's not a choice. No, he's not a choice.
Nah.
All right. Well, that being said, I think that is it for us, the Champions Corner podcast. Hopefully you join us again next time. Well, we'll be going over the events that go into Monday Night Raw. That's a go-home show for Survivor Series. Looking forward to War Games. Again, you can find us on YouTube, somewhere on Twitch, definitely on TikTok, Instagram. Still no Twitter, though, huh? Just not doing X? All right. Don't worry about it. We're not on X.
Here. We got Facebook.
Okay. Facebook.
ChampionsCornerPodcast.com. ChampionsCornerPodcast.com. Get the merch on there, too, also.
There you go. A little dress like a champion, look like a champion. While we sound like champions, just all champions around here. Until then, hope you have a good rest of your day and an awesome Thanksgiving coming up.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, tell everyone a good night.
Good night, people. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.